Yeah, we need to talk about this.
Pascal.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Pascal back at it again with another pop-up video. Be sure to follow me on Instagram and on Twitter, The Pascal Show, one word. Hit that like button down below, and let's not forget to crush that subscribe button if this is your first time checking out this channel, and also go to my main channel as well, The Pascal Show, and crush that subscribe button over there as well. That would really, really mean a lot. I'll be over here for the next couple weeks, so be on the lookout for more footage and more content right here on The Pascal Show clips. Anyway, we got to jump into this story. This is breaking news right now, as of the past hour. Okay, this has been going on over this past weekend, but real talk. This is a story that we need to look at right quick. Okay, Naomi Osaka withdraws from the French Open after choosing to avoid media. Okay, now I can go into this. We can go into this conversation all day long, and we are going to get into a bit of it because, of course, there's opposing opinions about certain things. There's certain people that feel some type of way about what she did, and some people feel some type of way about what the media has been doing, etc., 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 etc. So we got to jump into this story, y'all. This is crazy, okay? Tennis star Naomi Osaka said Monday, which is today, she is withdrawing from the French Open, okay, after refusing to speak to the media at the Grand Slam, all right? The four-time major winner posted a statement on Twitter saying she was pulling out so that everyone can get back to focusing on tennis, that is the tennis that's going on in Paris, adding that she would take some time away from the court. Now, Osaka revealed that she had suffered long bouts of depression since winning her first Grand Slam in 2018. All right. Last Wednesday, citing mental health reasons, Osaka posted on social media that she would not participate in any news conference during the French Open, hoping that any fines she incurred would go towards a mental health charity. Following her straight victory on Sunday, which apparently was an amazing thing. She obviously won, okay? She was fined $15,000 for not talking to the media. All right. So now this goes on. She says, this isn't a situation I ever imagined or intended when I posted a few days ago. All right. I think now the best thing for the tournament, the other players, and my well-being is that I withdraw so that everyone can go back to focusing on tennis that is going on in Paris. I never wanted to be a distraction, and I accept that my timing was not ideal, and my message could have been clearer. More importantly, I would never trivialize mental health or use the term lightly. The truth is, I have suffered long bouts of depression since the US Open in 2018, and I have had a really hard time coping with that. Anyone that knows me knows I am introverted, and everyone that has seen me at the tournaments will notice that I'm often wearing headphones, that it helps dull my social anxiety. Though the tennis press has always been kind to me, and I want to apologize especially to all the cool journalists who I may have hurt, I am not a natural public speaker and get huge waves of anxiety before I speak to the world's media. I get really nervous, and I find it stressful to always try to engage and give you the best answers I can. So here in Paris, I was already feeling vulnerable and anxious, so I thought it was better to exercise self-care and skip the press conferences. I announced it preemptively because I do feel like the rules are quite outdated in parts, and I wanted to highlight that. I wrote privately to the tournament apologizing and saying I'd be more than happy to speak with them after the tournaments as the slams are intense. I'm going to take some time away from the court now, But when the time is right, I really want to work with the tour to discuss ways we can make things better for the players, press, and fans. I get really nervous and I find it stressful to always try to engage and give you the best answers I can. So here in Paris, I was already feeling vulnerable and anxious, so I thought it was better to exercise self-care and skip the press conferences. I announced it preemptively because I do feel like the rules are quite outdated in parts, and I wanted to highlight that. I wrote privately to the tournament apologizing and saying I'd be more than happy to speak with them after the tournaments as the slams are intense. I'm going to take some time away from the court now, but when the time is right, I really want to work with the tour to discuss ways we can make things better for the players, press, and fans. Following her decision to opt out of the media duties last week, the French Open was criticized for posting a tweet with the caption, "They understood the assignment." Four-time Grand Slam doubles winner Renee Stubbs tweeted, "This is some serious shade from the French Tennis Federation." Now, the thing is here it is, y'all. This is a conversation that needed to be had because I'm on her side. I'm absolutely 110% on her side. Here it is. A lot of these athletes are here to play. They're there to play. You pay money, you spend the sponsors spend their money on them to do their job, which is to play, which is to win the Grand Slams, win the Opens, win the huge tournaments. You see what I'm saying? And be a face to the sport, to your sneaker brand, to your liquor or beverage brand, you name it, right? But it's also the thing, not everyone is going to be articulate. Not everybody's going to be ready for the camera, ready to speak easily, ready to take criticism from reporters or, criticism, tension, all that. There's a lot of stuff that's riding on their performances on the court. And that's where their main focus should be, on the court. Not being able to just have conversations and canoodle with the press. Now, here it is. Don't get me wrong. I'm not sitting here saying that players should not go and talk with the media, but they should not be getting fined $15,000 just because they choose not to go and speak. I think that they should have the right to speak or not speak. Their job is to be on the court and play their game, play what they are gifted with. Not get on a microphone and talk about their play. Also, you got to think about this too. What about the stress of having to talk about that next opponent? Talking about that next person that you're really anxious about. You got through this one, thank you, Jesus. You got through this game. But now you got to go and play another person that is just as good, if not better than you. And you have to overcome that huge hill of an opponent. And now you got to talk about that live before you actually go and do it. Some athletes are very superstitious. Some of them don't want to talk about anything. They just want to go in, perform, grab that W, scoop up that bag and keeps it moving. Not everyone wants to be all up in the videos, doing all these interviews and all that stuff. Not all of them want to do that. You feel me? Some of them just want to play. Grab the W, scoop up the bag, and keep it moving. This is a perfect example of someone who is trying to tell people, of someone trying their best to show to the world, being completely vocal about their issues. And then you have the French Tennis Federation basically poking fun at it, mocking her because she's sitting here saying, I have anxiety and I have serious depression. The anxiety from winning in 2018 to now has been crippling to the point where I'm wearing headphones. I'm not talking to people. I'm zoning everybody out because the anxiety is that palpable. Now, I understand some people are going to sit there and say, well, hey, if you can't stand the heat, get out the kitchen. Okay, that's fine. I get that part. And I get that part totally, y'all. But at the same time, you got someone who's being very vocal about this, saying, hey, the pressure is crippling me and I can't do this right now. Can I just come in and play, do my thing, do what you guys want me to do, which is perform, compete against some of the best in the world and go home? Can I just do that? Why can't we just let her do that? Real talk, I think we should allow her to do that. But now, because of the mockery, because of all this stuff, she's bowing out. Because of being fined $15,000, y'all, she's bowing out. Because apparently the French Tennis Federation is not taking her claims of having bouts with mental illness seriously. That's bad. And the French Tennis Federation should definitely look into that, real talk, because you just had one of your best players step down because you're not willing to take what she's saying seriously. And that's sad. God forbid something worse happens to her because of this. Or what if she never comes back? I'm sure Serena Williams will be really happy about that, but that's another conversation in itself. You see what I'm saying, y'all? We need to take these type of moments seriously. When they go out and say, hey, I have been dealing with depression and severe anxiety, and I'm just saying, can I please not have to go up to a microphone and talk to people right now? That'd be really great. I can come in here, I'll do the job, but I just don't want to do interviews until after the tournament or after I either win or get eliminated. Can we just do that? And they're not allowing that to happen. That's a huge problem. The fact that she's getting fined $15,000 is beyond me, y'all. Beyond me. Anyway, that's the video. Comment down below. Let me know what you think on this. You know what I mean? What are your thoughts on this story? You know, do you think, oh, well, you know, they get paid millions and millions of dollars. What's the big deal? Getting on a mic and having a conversation, a little tit for tat, you know, conversation back and forth. What's the big deal of answering a few questions? It's just a few questions. What's the big deal? If that's what you thought, hey, it's all good. It's on you, man. You know? Or do you think, hey, she has the right to be very vocal about her issues and that the Federation and any other organization that runs any tournament should be more sensitive and listen? Comment down below. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to hit that like button and most definitely crush that subscribe button over here on this channel, the Pascal Show Clips, and of course, go over to my main channel and crush that subscribe button over there, okay? I'll be live over here starting this week over here on this channel for a couple weeks, all right? So anyway, it's time to get going. Be good to yourselves, be good to one another, and I'll see you guys in the next video. This is the Pascal Show. Bye!
Pascal, you are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild.